Guys, hello. Right, today I got a new product that I made, and this is an adapter for my air conditioning. So this is for a 5-inch exhaust, and as you can see, I have got a bit of an issue with the air conditioner. So if we have a look at the moment, it is like right in the center of the room. The pipe is going all the way under the bed, on top of the bed, through the window, and the window is open, and it's just not being efficient how the heat is being pushed out. So I was initially going to plan by putting the exhaust through the wall, but even then I thought that's going to make a bit of a insulation problem, and not just that, is going to cause a space issue because the air conditioning will still be in the center of the room, the pipe will still be on the floor, so it will be inefficient in space, and I just didn't like the idea. So I thought, you know what, how about if we put it right in a corner? So in the corner, I could put the pipe through the ceiling into the loft, and as the loft isn't exactly needed to be cool, that should work out perfectly. Also, that way, the air conditioning will be in a corner, and out of sight, out of mind, the middle of the room will be much more spacious and clear. So this is 20 by 20, 20 centimeters wide, 20 centimeters deep, and I think this is around 6 centimeters tall. And as I mentioned, this is for a 5-inch exhaust. So for now, let's try and see if it screws in. So let's disconnect this from the AC. Unscrew my coupler. And obviously this isn't mounted to the ceiling at the moment, so this is just like a test. Before we actually fit this, we want to make sure that there's clearance in the loft, and that this of course fits first of all. So align this with one of the ridges and just start screwing it in. I think it'd be a bit better if it was standing up, maybe. Unfolded. Doing a good job going in, and it does need to go in all the way just so that it doesn't fall out. Basically this is the whole idea, so it's nice, strong and rigid, and so it won't fall out. Now this print is printed in PETG, so it will be able to withstand the temperatures of the hot exhausted air, no problem. And I've got 3 different holes in each corner, and this is, I believe, 4 millimeters wide hole. I might make the hole a bit slightly bigger. So yeah, this is ready to go. So let's go in the loft and check that there is enough space for this to be mounted, because I'm going to need a drill. I think I'm going to drill out a square hole. Okay, so we are in the loft, and this is right next to the pipe. We've got a bit of height. That should be enough clearance. I need around 20 centimeters wide and deep. Dusty. Oh shit, games are falling. What the fuck? Didn't even realize that. Guys, wear goggles. Unlike me, I'm an idiot. Woo! Hot. Okay. Right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a Sharpie pen and just mark out where the hole needs to be. And although we're drawing on the inside, we're gonna cut more than it's needed to make sure that the pipe can go beyond the hole. So now let's cut this out, and since we saw pipe like 5 centimeters away from the hole, we need to be very careful not to drill into the pipe.
And to be honest, this hole doesn't need to be perfect, as it's going to get covered by the adapter anyway, so let's just cut out slightly more than we need. See how much that was easier with a mask on? So I'm going to use 5mm screws. These are around, I think, 3 centimeters long in total. And I did widen each hole to 5mm. And I will be modifying this final file so that each hole will be 5mm. And I'm going to have 2 holes across as well, just for flexibility. So luckily I was siliconing my bathroom, so this works out very well in terms of timing. But that's all I'm doing basically, just all around. Don't need too much, maybe a little more here. A little more here.
So the key thing is that we do not lose the thread, so we can't over screw it. So I just undone each corner, so we only have 1 screw in each corner, because I need to tighten it until there's like almost no gap. I mean, the gap is going to be filled with the silicone, but now I'm going to just tighten it by hand so I can feel the tension. So now we can secure each screw. Okay, and that is all 8 screws secured into the adapter. There's a few things to note. So if you want this to be extra durable, you could have hardwood or plywood above the plasterboard, because plasterboard is rather fragile, so it could lose the thread rather easy. And this is why I used a 5mm screw with a deeper thread, so that the traction might not be lost when it's screwed up into the ceiling. Or you can also have the adapter going from the ceiling downwards, so that would work as well. But in this circumstance, I think I won't have a problem. So let's fit the tube and then we'll see how this works. You might want to have the exhaust pipe going in all the way through and then turning sideways, and then have a grate on top of the tube. Here. That will do. There we go, that's good enough for me. Yeah, buddy, know me. Yeah. Ow. Know me? You gonna talk to me? Yeah, know me? God damn it, dripping sweat. But yeah, we're done with that. Looking tidy in the corner. And the good thing is that heat rises. So if the pipe was on the floor, the heat would rise like a radiator almost. So this should be much more efficient going straight up. I mean, just look how better that is here. It's got the pipe going right behind the clothes, straight up. And the center of the room is clear, got a nice clear floor. So much better. Ignore the bed, the bed's a mess because I've been working, but yeah, this is just phenomenal now. Okay, so here we are back in the loft, and we can hear this very well, and we can feel the air moving a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of heat coming out, so this is working very well. I'm very happy with this. So yeah, it would be good if I made this protected. So I think I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to film it. So making a little enclosure, and maybe with a little grate so that no wildlife dies basically. But yeah, this is very neat and tidy. We've got insulation between the adapter. I'm very happy with this. This works phenomenally well.